I'm going to try something a little bit different this week because it looks like, despite my best intentions, I'm not going to get to my email, and I'm trying to be faithful in sending these things out every week. So I'm sitting here at the rental car return at Denver International Airport, just having spent a couple days with my good friend Ron Watson, facilitating a journey of generosity in Gunnison with just some amazingly generous people. It was super fun. It always is, and it's always something a little bit different. If you're not familiar with Journey of Generosity, I'll post a little link below so you can check it out. But essentially, it's a 24-hour overnight where we are focused on what it means to be radically generous and why we would want to be that way and how that can bring us great joy. Generosity is the vehicle, joy is the result. And I always learn something new or see something a little bit differently every time I do it. This is, I think, my 6th one. And I wanted to share a story with you that came out of this week's and how that story impacted me. So it goes as far back as 1857 when Thomas Maclellan was 20 years old, and he made this commitment to God in the form of a written covenant where he committed all that he ever made, his work, his influence, anything that he ever created, he committed to the glory of God. But that did not lead to a real easy life. A lot of times we think when we make some kind of a big commitment to the Lord, that God should make our lives easier, and we get frustrated when it's not that way. Well, fortunately for me, Thomas stayed true despite a lot of ups and downs, including an ultimate failure at 56 where he lost everything. He remained true to his covenant, and he paid back all his debts. He moved his family to Tennessee and took over an insurance company that he continued to build and work through a lot of turmoil and end up building it to the largest disability insurance company in the world. So as a result of all of his efforts and his commitment that he made so early on before he ever did anything, I'm able to sit here today making a video to you guys about generosity because it was Thomas Maclellan's commitment in 1857 that led to the Maclellan Foundation, that led to generous giving, that led to these journeys of generosity that I'm able to do and share the message of generosity with others. And had it not been for his commitment, I don't even think that I would have discovered the joy of giving and the joy of being generous. And so I would just encourage you guys that we talk a lot about our business and meaning and purpose and serving our employees and serving our customers and our community. But our influence as business owners and business leaders could reach far beyond the current employees, customers, vendors, community, etc. It could reach generations into the future. I guarantee you Thomas Maclellan had no idea that I'd be sitting here today talking to you about his covenant that he made as a 20-year-old. So just remember, your business is about so much more than just making money. And this 4th of July week is a great time to think about that because we're so fortunate to live in a country where we can start a business, we can have a business, and we can make it about more than money. So I just encourage you to lean into that. And I just pray that you'll have a great remainder of the year and that your business will bless many.